How to create a storybook on Canva in the easiest way. In this video, we're going to be talking about Canva and how you can create a storybook for yourself. Now, you can create the storybook and sell it on any venture like Amazon, or you can make a very own Kindle out of it, or you might just want to create it for some type of school or maybe your business, okay? Now, this is a very easy process to go through with, because Canva, as we know, is a free software that gives us a lot of, you could say, features, elements, and capabilities that allow us to create a storybook. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, to start things off, what we're going to be doing is we're going to come over to canva.com, obviously, and here we're going to click on Create a Design. Now, once you click on Create a Design, you're going to go to search and you're going to go ahead and write something like book or storybook. And once we do that, here it's going to give you, different portraits for storybooks and different portraits for book covers, or you can just go ahead and write story book. Okay, you can go ahead and write something like that, and look at that. It gives you a storybook template. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to open up this template, so in front of us. And once you open up this template, as you can see, here's your standard storybook outlook. Now, basically, first of all, what we're going to want to do is we're going to create a base page, okay? We're going to create the front cover. So let's say I want to create the storybook about animals, okay? So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to choose a neutral foreground color. So let's go ahead over here. Let's go with a neutral. Let's go with something. Let's go with a lighter shade of blue. There we go. I think that looks cool. Now, once you've chosen your background color, now what you're going to do is you're going to start adding elements into it. So I'm going to go over to elements, and first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some trees. Okay, so let's open this up. And here we have some really nice, animated trees that you can add into your design. So I'm going to add this one. Okay, I'm going to add this right here. And then we have something like this. You can add this right about here. You can go ahead and add some bushes as well if you want to. Let's go ahead with some bushes. Okay, here we have a lot of bushes, so I'm gonna add this right into this design. Add this here, and then we can add something right here in the background as well. So you can go ahead and position this to the back, and look at that. I'm just gonna make sure to cover this up. There we go. And obviously do make sure to cover this one up as well. So once you have done that, you can go ahead and start adding your animals. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and search up animals. I'm gonna go ahead and click on see all. And once we go ahead and click on see all, let's go and add, a bunch of animals that we think are gonna look cool in this design. So let's go ahead with this. Added a standard elephant. We're gonna add it right here. Make sure to centralize it. There we go. And then, you can add this little monkey right above here on the branch. You can make it a little smaller. There we go. Then you can go ahead and add, let's say, this lion over here. Obviously, make sure that it goes well with the designs. As you can see, none of the animals that we've added have an outline. So, just go ahead and add this. I'm going to go ahead and position it to the back of this bush. Add it like this. Make it a bit smaller than the elephant. And make sure to fill out the empty spaces because we don't want it to look too empty. So, among all of this, you can go ahead and add some, giraffes, some snakes, whatever you want. It's all doable. We have this panda as well. So I'm going to go ahead and add this panda right about here. And I'm just going to add one more. Okay. So let's go ahead and add this squirrel as well on the branch. There we go. You can add the squirrel right about here on the branch. And let's go ahead and add this tiger cub right beside the elephant, right about here. So once you've added this, let's add a little, clouds. So once we click on clouds, let's go ahead and go with a cloud that, goes well with the design. So we have this over here, and let's go ahead and add a few more. And I'm gonna add, just the same clouds right about here, and one more right about here. And obviously I'm gonna take this to the back. There we go. So that looks cool. We can add it just like so. And once you've added all these things, let's add a sun as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go to see all, and let's go ahead with a good sun. Um, let's go ahead with this. I'm gonna make it a little smaller, bring it around here, and I'm gonna position it fully to the back. And now we have, a pretty decent front page. So once this is done, what you can do is you can, finally add your title right about here. Now the title, shape or the title style or the font style that I want to go with obviously needs to be a little playful because it's a children's book. So let's go ahead with this. I'm gonna add this over here and I'm gonna write welcome, and here I'm gonna write to the jungle. Obviously we're gonna take this text and make it smaller. Okay, so here we have welcome to the jungle. So once we've added this over here, obviously you can go ahead and fill these spaces out more if you want to. You could add in some borders. You can even get ideas from these designs over here. So, let's say I want to go ahead and use some of these individual elements that they have. So I'm going to go ahead and write leaf, go over to elements, leaves. Okay. And you can go ahead and add in some leaves into the design if you want to. So, you know, just like this. And let's go ahead with another set of leaves like this one. And I'm going to bring it right about here. Obviously make it a little smaller, just like that. So here we have it. Welcome to the jungle. Pretty good front cover. Now what you're going to do is you're going to click on Add Page. And here is where you're going to start off your story. So for the story, obviously you can either go ahead and just, start writing your main template over here, or you can go ahead and add lines and write over the lines if you want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add some type of element throughout the design. So here we have this, and add this over here. And what I'm going to be doing is, you can just go ahead and duplicate this one singular page. Now, once you do that, here is where you can basically start writing your story. Obviously, we're going to go with this subheading title. And here you can go into Magic Write. And I'm going to go ahead and create a custom prompt. Okay. And obviously, you can use any type of AI to write this text if you want to. Whatever you want to go with. Let's say I'm going to come here. All right, write me the start page for a children's storybook called Welcome to the Jungle. Okay. And I'm going to, order a prompt out of it. And I'm going to go ahead and copy this. So you have all of this. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. Come here, paste it all. Now, once you've pasted it all, I'm going to go ahead, select the whole text. Obviously, we're not going to keep it bold. Make the text smaller. Okay. I'm going to bring this up here. And obviously, you're going to make it so that it's readable for the children. So I'm going to go ahead and remove all of that. A land. There we go. And now, what you can do is you're going to change your font according to whatever you want to go with. So I'm going to go ahead with, let's go with Poppins. Yeah, that looks like a good font. And what you can do is you can obviously make the text size bigger. Make sure to justify the text because that is the proper text format that goes into, writing a storybook, you know, position it as so. And once we have done that, you can obviously go ahead and add individual designs into this if you want to. But yeah, just like this, go ahead, duplicate pages, add in your pages. And once you've done all of that, you're going to click on share. You're going to click on download and you're going to choose the PDF print style. Click on download again, wait for the PDF to download fully for you. And once the PDF is done and downloaded, you can go ahead and check it out if you want to. And once you do that, look at this. How incredible and cool does this look? Exactly like a storybook, and it looks really nice. So yeah, that is basically how you are going to be creating a storybook on Canva in the easiest and most simplest way possible. So thank you for watching this video all the way till the end, and I'll be seeing all of you wonderful people in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.